it's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Nah, I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind when you dropped that bomb. Girl, are you crazy? Yeah, you must be crazy. I've been thinking lately it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me, but baby, it's you. Lying like a rat, but take your stuff back, baby, it's you. And I would never hear. You've been flexing everywhere. Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me, but baby, it's you. Lying like a rat, but take your stuff back, baby, it's you. Control the weather, then every day would rain on your parade. Shine, you can't change, yeah. If I was Father Time, then I would change the day. So I never saw your face.
Hello. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. Wherever you may happen to be in this world, I am so excited that you have decided to spend your evening chatting with me, C-Mo, your host of What's Really Going On Blog Talk Radio and Podcast. I actually just did an episode about an hour ago where I was talking about the Book of John, a sexy series, a sexy and fun misadventure. But when I listened to it, I realized that the sound quality was not great. So I decided to come back on and do another one that's a little bit more clear. So the reason I did that episode is because I wanted to talk about some of the feedback I had got about the Book of John. So far, all the feedback has been pretty amazing. And so in my mind, I'm thinking that the Book of John has turned a lot of people on. That's what I'm thinking. it's got them kind of rethinking their sex lives, realizing that it might not be as spicy as they may have thought it was. And so I want to talk about the two main characters in the book of John and Chrissy, or John and Christina, are the main characters. And before I start talking about John and Chrissy, I want to say that I believe that John and Chrissy were soulmates, but not in the sense that you may be thinking, because most people think that soulmates are like perfectly perfect for each other, and those are the ones that make you feel completely whole, healed and intact, like no piece is missing from the puzzle of you and that person. Like and I don't necessarily think that a soulmate is a life partner. I think that a soulmate is someone who you can be entirely yourself with, and that person, though, reveals parts of you that you haven't revealed to anybody else. But a soulmate is also somebody who can tell you when you're wrong, and they can call you out. And I don't think that soulmates are really meant to be together forever. I think a soulmate is someone who helps you to see who you really are and expose parts of you that you don't expose to everybody. And I don't think that soulmates are people that are meant to be together always. And I know that may sound strange, but if you think about it, how many times have you been in a relationship and you think that's the relationship, right? And then you meet somebody else, and then you're like, okay, this is a relationship over here. But you think at some point that those people could have been your soulmates, when in all actuality they were placed in your life for a reason, but it was basically to reveal parts of you that you didn't know were there. And so they serve their purpose and they move on. That's just my opinion, though. Okay, so back to the book of John. I just want to tell you really, really quickly, and you can still listen to the earlier episode, but it just sounded so bad, I just thought I would come back on. And hopefully this will be a little bit clearer for you. But in that episode, like I said, I talked about feedback I got about the book. So I got feedback like, oh my God, it made me so hot. I was sweating. I felt like I needed to smoke a cigarette after I heard the episode, things like that. Now, I thought it was kind of funny, but I was just very glad that people got into the book to the point where they were like, okay, it's like when I started reading, I couldn't stop. So that's the effect I was looking for. So I'm really over the top happy that people were happy with the book. And I just want you to know, if you got the ebook and you didn't get the paperback, please contact me through my app or through email, what's really going on at earthlink.net, and I will get you a paperback. If you purchase my ebook, I will 100% get you that paperback. I will. So please just reach out to me and let me know that you did get the ebook and that you want that paperback, and I will send you a signed copy. And I so appreciate you guys' support for getting the ebook. And those of you who already purchased the paperback, I appreciate you too. 100% I do. But I'm going to talk about Chrissy and John real quick. And I did talk about it, like I said, just about an hour ago, but I just didn't like the sound quality. So I came back and I wanted to talk to you guys again. So John and Chrissy. Okay, so the characters in the book, we all know that when they meet, Chrissy is engaged to be married, and John is actually married already. He's married already. And so they meet each other and they kind of lock eyes at a event that they were having outside, and they see each other at a club that night, and they dance, and then they kind of go their separate ways, and then they see each other again at their next duty stations. And then they form this friendship that lasts several years. But as you read the book, you'll realize that Chrissy or Christina is 100% in love with John. She falls in love with him even though she's married. And I think that John has love for Christina, but not in the same way that she has for him. And I think at a certain point in their relationship, he does love her as much as she loves him. But I think for him, he has it with him. She's in love with him. He's in love with women. So it's almost like he meets women and he tells them he loves them so that they can give their all to him. Because, the chemistry between those two were undeniable. But when someone, it's like, and like I said, I think at some point they really did, really did, or really were totally into each other. I don't know that they were, I think they were, maybe they were just sexual soulmates, but in that book, when you're reading, that the chemistry between them was off the freaking charts. But I'm gonna stop right here because it looks like I'm about to lose minutes for this episode. I appreciate you guys listening, and I'm gonna be back tomorrow night, and I'm gonna bring on some people that have read the book, and I want to get their perspectives on what they think about it. I'm so glad you guys stopped by again to listen, and I'm sorry for the earlier sound quality, but I read about 3 or 4 chapters early. I think that part is pretty clear, but I just wanted to say my apologies for the sound of the previous recording, and I will be going out today because it is midnight now. So today, and getting some equipment so that everything is nice and clear on my next episode. And I appreciate you stopping by for a minute. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you so much for coming.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Nah, I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind when you dropped that bomb. Girl, are you crazy? Yeah, you must be crazy. I've been thinking lately it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me. Baby, it's you. Lying like a rat, but take your stuff back. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Whatever, and I would never. Yeah. You've been flexing everywhere. Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me.